Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Viking Gamer, and welcome back to Grim Fandango. We just met Meche after 2 more years, this year 3, and we lost Gladys to the waterfall due to... forget his name, Domino, that's it. I believe it's Domino. Is it Domino? I don't know. But yeah, we lost it to him, and now we are here in the room filled with these kids. So let's go ahead and talk to these guys. Why are
Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Jeez.
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
Get it? Because I'm a skeleton and he has a bone saw? Ha! 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 Makes no sense at all.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
Calm down, kids. Manny, what'd you do, man? For God's sakes.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this?
Because you're a terrible person in general, Manny Calavera.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
God, the
Mr.
kids are so
Hurley
loud.
told us about you. You're the one who
was
tricked
quick.
Meche.
Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
No, that's not true. I am a
Let me
perfect...
see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job
No, I'm just terrible
selling
in
travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump and I really needed a fat commission, so
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man.
Yeah, go away.
I gotta agree with the kids. You are a terrible person.
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
So why is it that that boy's voice sounds so familiar? I don't know. I'm sure editing me will figure it out if I pop it on the stream somewhere. Anyway,
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
Why are you making light bulbs? And also, why do you have wings? How do you have wings?
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
How do you help her? You're in a cage.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
Manny, you don't even have a
I'm gonna tell
butt.
Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Ow! Little fucking rat. They're so bipolar, these little kids. It's insane.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad.
Jesus Christ. You two remind me of my nephews. You know that? Little bastards.
You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Okay, calm down. I'm sorry. You're a bit too loud for me, kids. Nice cage. Love your place. Love your place.
Cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
You children just...
Okay.
So, You want to leave, but you're afraid that something will happen to you. You can't leave because of Meche. You don't want Meche to leave because who's going to take care of you guys? Yet, at the same time, you want to leave so you can find your parents, although you don't know where your parents are. Ergo, you're just a bunch of dumb kids. Anyway, let's just say, I'm sorry. I like kids, I do. But some of them can be really stupid. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Anyway, let's pick this little thing up that he threw at us. What is it?
I could make a tiny little birdhouse if I had some tiny little nails and wood.
Well, okay, let's take a look at it. What do you got? What you got? That doesn't even look like a hammer. It looks like a tiny toy pickaxe. Huh.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
I don't believe it's a hammer, but okay. Alright. Rotten Hill, kids. I'm so mean to kids in this part. Do I want to go down? No, I want to... Let's see what's up here first. I think this is to where... Yeah, now we're at the office.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Ouch. Nice seeing you too, Meche.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
Do we even have a relationship together, Meche? You literally just showed up one day dead and I took care of you. Or you walked away. You ran away from me. I meant to help you. You ran away from you, so don't imply anything.
I'm sorry
Meche.
I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What gun?
What?
I don't have a gun.
What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They
They
did.
didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over
There
your
are no
heater?
words.
I would if I had one.
Right.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Why is it so difficult to talk to you? You're supposed to be the sweetest person
Hey, about
ever,
that gun.
and yet you're
Ready
being a
to
little
hand over
bitch
your
right now.
heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
You just don't like to listen to reason, do you?
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You really want to save this girl, Manny? You know, you can do tons better. This one does not want to listen for shit. You got some explaining to me, you bitch. Listen,
You
come on.
have a lot of explaining to do.
Bring it.
Me? About what?
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Well, guess what? I'm here anyway, so great job trying to protect me.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Okay, that's a valid reason. Thank you for giving me a valid reason for once.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny, but they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
Okay.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Heh.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in
Just so
Ubakawa?
fed
I
up
was
with her.
lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. Listen, Meche.
Manny, talking isn't helping right now, okay?
Well, I mean, yeah, we need all the cologne to get rid of the fluff on the fish on the sailor fish. You get the joke. Put two and two together. All right. So was that supposed to? I just figured just have a secret. All right. So I guess this is a timing thing. What I'm thinking is we'll piss her off because she missed that bud. I don't know.
Ow! Oh, my stockings! They're ruined! And this was my best pair! You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Question. How did that burn you? You're a skeleton. You can't feel heat. This game makes no sense whatsoever. I love it anyway, though. So, if you don't mind, I think I'm gonna have to confiscate those little stockings that you just threw away here.
Good enough
I didn't
for
even
me.
know she was
What
wearing
is-
stockings. She's all boat.
The speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
Alright. Screw you, bitch. I guess I'm gonna still save you, even though you're kind of insufferable. Anyway. Let's try and go in here, I guess. Let's check around what's over here. See if there's a way to get out.
Stupid chisel!
Not you again!
Damn it!
Thought you died. Hey, buddy. You go in there and you vibrate son of a bitch.
Why, huh? Who? Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
I can't see your eyebrows. You're looking at him.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Relax. We're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Yeah, you mind if I take it?
Drill, this here is a cordless high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
Good, a bust-all. Can I
How'd you
have
get
it?
a bus talk?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Where'd you find some booty?
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and
that
precious
a prostitution
coins for
joke?
a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
Oh, I love that.
I want
love
to
the
trade
dialogue.
something.
Well, you came to the right place, sonny. What you be needing?
I want a hug.
hug?
Hug me, you big handsome man.
That's the one thing I ain't got for you.
Damn it. I want a towel. It's really, really like wet down here. I want to dry off.
Hey, you funny guy, chalkhead.
I'm really thirsty. All this salt water is making me so dehydrated. Can I get a drink?
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is.
But it's full of
Drinks
salt
aren't a
water.
hot
I can't
commodity
drink this
down
shit.
here. Sorry.
Fine. My friend Gladys to be alive.
My friend Gladys to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went over the edge.
Oh, stay away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I seen whole ships go over it in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
Good point. I want a boat. Give me a
There
boat.
you go again with the boats. You know I don't like them. Why do you have to needle me?
Just give me some time to think about. No. How about a pair of nice silk stockings?
How
We
about
got
a pair of
stockings.
nice silk stockings?
Ah, now there's a high-ticket item. I might be able to get you some, but I gotta tell you, you couldn't afford it.
Fine, give me a gun.
A gun?
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
Oh, I got my turtleneck. You want my turtleneck?
Oh, yeah,
Little cool.
that is nice. Acrylic?
No, it's all natural.
Oh, too bad. Natural fibers are so uncomfortable underwater.
I know.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right.
We have these. You want that? Here, I'll give you this.
Check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it
What do we
loaded?
get?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
What did I get?
Freaking.
That's nice. Ooh, we got ourselves a gun finally.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun.
Sweet. Now we have a means of defense. Even though it doesn't have any bullets on it, we can still pretend that we have some and like stick some people up. So we should be good with that. What else we want? Hey, buddy, you want this little hammer? Maybe you can do some more good with it than I do.
Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
Here, let me hold that gun. You hold this little chipper. Go right ahead.
Say, little chipper, you're okay.
All right, we got it.
Oh, Virginia. Oh, dee da da da. La dee dee dee.
Okay,
Oh,
bye.
rusty anchor.
Bye. See ya. Have fun with that little toy, you mad, insane son of a bitch.
Ah, sweet
All right.
Mary.
So now we need to figure out what else we do. We do have a weapon. So I'm thinking, why don't we try and use it against Domino? Because I think if we walk past Meche, we can go to Domino's office. Hey, Meche.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
Here's the bastard. So let's see if we can actually use this to persuade him. Just use that on...
Please put that away. Thank you.
Did he just stick me up with his shoulder? Like, you saw that, right? It glitched, and the gun appeared right on his shoulder. I want to see if I can do it again. Yeah, look! Look!
That too.
What the fuck?
Thank you.
Well, shit. Alright, I guess we can't stick him up, so let's talk to him.
Domino! Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
Why in the fuck would you think I would ever work for you, Domino?
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
Fuck your rehabilitation system. I'm never working
What
for
makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work. Take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
Technically, that prospect does not appeal to me, Domino, because if you understand anatomy and physiology, I don't have any balls. How do we do the nasty with no nasty parts? It's just we couldn't do it. Put it.
I don't
put it
plan to
bluntly.
be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
Why? Why get all these tickets?
You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
That's not the point. We're dead. We can be as reckless as we want. Nothing's gonna happen to us. I tell you, the logic of this system, they all think they're still human.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny, we never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Great. So we're stuck here, and we don't know what to do. But we do have the next few items that could help us in the next part. So, this is where we were going to leave it. So, it's great to finally be back for Grim Fandango. I've tried numerous different times to try and record this. But I'm still working some bugs out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I keep using that as an excuse for the last few episodes, but what can I do? Alright. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hada!